The Entertainer by Brian Hall. Meet Brandon Rollins. Brandon was born in Savannah, Georgia, 1985. He is the second oldest. He has one sister and two brothers. Brandon wants to become a famous entertainer. His role model is Usher Raymond. His friends help him in his efforts to become an entertainer. They manage and promote his music all over Georgia. Brandon has been recording music since the age of 10. He will be 27 soon, and his friends are always reminding him that the door is slowly closing on his chances of becoming an entertainer. Brandon has been so focused on becoming an entertainer that he's never taken the time to see what would be the next step if his dreams would not come true. The risk of him having to get a 9-to-5 and not being able to afford the standard of living he's always dreamed about terrifies Brandon, and he becomes very frustrated with the way his life is shaping up. Brandon is now at odds with his friends and blaming them because his career is not going the way he thinks it should. In return, his friends blame him for not working hard enough, and for months they stopped working together, and Brandon's music career is now suffering. Brandon is now stressed from the decision that he may have to make in the future that he gets a 9-to-5 and gives up on the opportunity of becoming an entertainer. Brandon is now depressed, and he deals with his issues by drinking. His friends and family start to worry because he's becoming antisocial and doesn't want to discuss his personal problems with anyone. Brandon is hunted every night by his failures to reach his dreams. His friends Tony and Marquise decide to go talk to Brandon to fix their friendship and help Brandon get over this tough time in his life. They let Brandon know that they are here for him and wish he would reach out to their pastor for help. Brandon doesn't want to because he's embarrassed and ashamed, and he told them he would think about it, but has no intentions of seeking counsel from their pastor. Weeks pass. Brandon finally decides to speak with the pastor after Sunday service. The pastor advised Brandon to seek God, and if it's meant to be, the right doors were open, and only God has the answers. So Brandon decided to pray. After mending their relationship, Brandon's friends secretly went to work for him, trying to book him gigs without his knowledge. The next Monday morning, after going to church Sunday, Brandon had a meeting with his boss and was fired because his boss feels that he's not dedicated and motivated enough. Brandon's life has hit another low, and he doesn't know what to do, but he will continue to trust in God because God has the answers. Meanwhile, Tony gets a call from a local club owner in Atlanta, Georgia, who is having an open mic event and wants Brandon to come and perform. Tony doesn't know if Brandon will agree to it, but hopes so because big-time record execs will be in attendance. Brandon finally agrees after a long debate. A few weeks ago, Brandon was debating quitting, and now he will be performing in front of important label execs. He is praying that this is the opportunity, the one chance he needs to get ahead. After performing at the talent show, Brandon was not sure if he impressed any scouts until he received a call asking him to fly to New York to discuss some business with Aristica Music Group. Brandon calls everyone with the good news and is determined to make this opportunity work.